Oh my goodness, y'all. This book, sometimes I look at books and sometimes I look at books at the cover. Sometimes I read a little bit for what is, I don't know how I chose this book. I don't know how it came across for me to read, but this was a good book. I'm gonna already tell you, 5 out of 5. Don't know if I purchased it, but still, 5 out of 5. It was good. So this is Broken Country by Clark Leslie Hall. And we'll go over and let you know. It's good. It's good. So Broken Country is a deeply atmospheric and emotionally layered debut novel by Clare Leslie Hall, set in English countryside in 1969. The story follows Beth, a quiet and dutiful farmer's wife whose world is shaken when Gabriel, her first love, unexpectedly returns to the village with his young son. Y'all, there was some history there. A lot of history. Prose is spare yet lyrical, and she paints the rural setting with a painterly eye. Lush, moody, loaded with memory. Beautiful, beautiful. Beneath its quiet surface, the novel simmers with emotional tension at its core. Broken Country explores how grief, motherhood, and repressed desire intersect across time. Hall has a gift for capturing the slow burn of unresolved trauma and the way past decisions echo into the present. So I will say this is a classic love story. And I won't just say attraction in the fact that, yes, I love this person. This story was deep. It was deep. Her husband, Frank, I commend him. It was deep. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but this man loves her. He loves her. So this is what I have to say. Beth lives, well, here's my literary synopsis. Beth lives a modest life on a farm with her husband, Frank, a man she married after a tragedy that left her changed and emotionally distant. When Gabriel, the man she once loved fiercely, returns to the village after many years away, the past comes flooding back. His presence reopens old wounds and unresolved feelings, particularly surrounding the loss of Beth and Gabriel's child years earlier. As Gabriel integrates back into the village life, his young son, the delicate balance Beth has maintained, begins to unravel. The story alternates between present-day events in 1969 and fragments of the past, slowly revealing the heartbreak, betrayal, and secrets. Man, boy, there were some secrets that have long haunted Beth's conscience. A subplot involving a courtroom drama adds further depth and suspense, raising questions about guilt, justice, the cost of silence, and I'm going to just say it, and how much you love someone. Deep love. Frank, he was good. Hall masterfully uses this structure to show the weight of societal expectations, especially on women, and the emotional toll of choosing survival over truth. Y'all, this book and Frank is a good man. I know he's a character, and you probably will not find a real human. You might find a man that could do what Frank did, but he held it down. She held it down for Frank too, but he held it down. He really did love Beth. He did. So my final thoughts. First of all, like I said, 5 out of 5. I don't know if I purchased the book, but I definitely would highly recommend you read this book. It is deep. It is deep. So I wouldn't necessarily let it be a palate cleanser, but it's a good book. So here are my final thoughts. Broken Country is a quiet yet powerful novel, one that examines motherhood, longing, and emotional resilience with incredible sensitivity. Clare Leslie Hall doesn't rely on melodrama. Instead, she allows her characters' silences, hesitations, and buried truths to speak volumes. Yeah, that was it. That was it. We had some nosy neighbors in there. Nosy neighbors. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I would highly recommend. And like I said again, Frank, he was the one. He was the one. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.